is Johnny Gilbert speaking. Jeopardy is a production of Bird Griffin Enterprises and is distributed by King World.
The verdict?
Guilty!
You have been found guilty of a terrible offense.
Oh, no!
You have been found driving.
You should have had more sense. You must learn a lesson. There's an easier way by far.
Take the air in the morning and stay out of your old car. Don't get tried by parking
Park
right.
in here and join the ride. And let me be your guide all over town.
Next! Was it you in that old limo driving all around?
Limo! Guilty!
We'll take custody.
Oh, no.
Take it easy.
Take the bus. You want a new color TV? You got it. You want a new washer dryer? You got it. You want a new stereo? You got it. Welcome to Remco, the best way to get what you want now. Brand new name brand products you can rent for a month or rent to own in just 18 months. Why wait? If you want it, you got it at Remco.
No other taste attracts so much attention. Diet Pepsi, you gotta be the most refreshingest invention. See that smile, see that look. Diet Pepsi is all it took. Diet Pepsi, have I mentioned? You gotta be the most refreshingest invention. No other taste attracts so much attention.
Now at Stowers Furniture, save 30% on all Thomasville furniture. Being Texas' largest Thomasville dealer means we can purchase Thomasville furniture at lower costs and pass the savings along to you. Thomasville furniture has no equal in quality and value, so hurry in now to take advantage of these tremendous savings during this sale at Stowers Furniture on Rector across from North Star Mall. 96 years of great looks and getting better.
The latest look at crime on the east side at 10.
I'm Nick Tortelli, dashing at Madcap star of the new comedy, The Tortellis, which premieres Wednesday after Give Me a Break, inviting you to stay tuned for a great movie tonight on NBC.
I'm his loving wife, Loretta, and this is my sis.
Charlotte, Beauty and the Beast here live with me. Enough pleasantries, Nick. Tell them about the movie.
Anything for my sister-in-law. It's called The Alamo, 13 Days of Glory. It's exciting like me, and it's action like me. Once you see it, you'll always remember The Alamo. But don't forget me.
Tonight.
This is for Texas and freedom.
When America had real heroes.
Take a look over there. The outnumber is 20-1.
We did come here to fight.
A handful stayed, and they fought like hell.
What are you fighting for? I don't like being owned.
Outnumbered and outgunned, they made a stand for liberty. James Arness as Jim Bowie. Brian Keith as Davy Crockett. Lorne Greene as Sam Houston. Raul Julia as Santa Anna. The fight to the finish that shook the world. An all-new action spectacular. The Alamo, 13 Days to Glory.
Introducing Metaprin when you haven't got time for the pain of arthritis.
Haven't got time for the pain. No, I haven't got time for the pain anymore.
Metaprin has ibuprofen, the prescription ingredient recommended by doctors 2-to-1 over aspirin for body pain, including minor arthritis pain. And it's gentler to your stomach than aspirin.
I haven't got time for the pain.
When your body hasn't got time for the pain, new Metaprin from the makers of Tylenol products.
An all-new driving experience is coming. It will make your heart beat faster. Beauty with a passion for driving. Advanced front-wheel drive traction. Positive response suspension. Heart-pounding turbo. All with Chrysler's protection plan. The all-new LeBaron is coming in early February. From Chrysler, driving to be the best.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
Go ahead, pile it on.
It's the heart of a pizza.
Pile on some more.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
Keep it on frozen pizza.
Try adding some extra.
The more cheese, the better the pizza.
Cheese, mountains of cheese, oodles of cheese. Glorious cheese.
Of these best-selling supplements, Centrum has more nutrients, more than Theragram M, Myodate, Within. One a day essential. Centrum outnumbers them all, and Centrum has calcium. Some don't. Centrum, from A to zinc.
What do these breath mints have that Tic Tacs don't? More zip? Nah. More pleasure? Uh-uh. Oh, I remember. More calories. I knew there was something.
For years, people have been asking for one thing in a mushroom soup.
More, more, more.
So we invented new chunky, creamy mushroom.
More, more, more. More, more, more.
With pieces of mushrooms big enough to eat with a fork.
More, more, more. More, more, more.
Real cream, real butter.
More, more, more.
Even a touch of sherry wine.
You can expect more from new chunky creamy mushroom and creamy chicken with mushrooms. The soups that eat like a meal.
It began with a plan and the determination to go for it. General Motors made a commitment to build the highest quality cars in the world. They invested in the future, and now it's paying off. Today, GM brings you the result of 5 years of single-minded, dedicated effort. The best quality, best value GM cars ever built. The best warranty program offered by any American car manufacturer. GM's 6-year, 60,000-mile commitment. The vision is paying off.
I sure hope Gladys appreciates all this work. His shirt smells like I built you a mansion.
Oh, what a happy dog. What a dirty shirt.
Your shirt smells.
We can wash it.
Wash it in Surf. Unlike detergents that just cover up odors, Surf actually removes both dirt and odors.
Sure looks good, Dad. Smells good, too.
Surf removes both the dirt and the odors.
Want cash? Free? Here, in any specially marked box of Almond Delight brand cereal, because every box has free cash, U.S. or foreign, up to $500.
$500 in Almond Delight?
The rich whole grains of home-fried butter-top bread, rich with golden honey and the butter poured down the length of each loaf. These give home-fried its noticeably rich taste. White wheat or 7-grain, there's no taste like the rich taste of home-fried.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
From the depths of poverty to the pinnacle of power, a story as remarkable as the man and woman who lived it. The untold story of LBJ, the early years, Sunday.
Arms to Iran?
Had to save the hostages.
Billions for Star Wars.
For national security.
Is that still deductible?
Confused about the State of the Union? NBC News puts the facts in focus. Tuesday.
Hi, I'm Rich Hall. In order to learn more about why you love Pizza Hut pizza so much, I've asked America to vote for its favorite Pizza Hut pizza. And to encourage you to vote, I've personally convinced Pizza Hut to give you any large pizza for the price of a medium. No need to thank me. Just write large for medium on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be this big. And bring it to a participating Pizza Hut restaurant. They'll give you any large pizza for the price of a medium. This is what's known as buying votes.
Look, here he comes.
That's a super party animal. His name is Buzz McKenzie.
Buzz McKenzie.
A real hot night and a cold Bud Light puts him in a party frenzy.
He's Buzz McKenzie, Bud Light's original party animal.
That's Buzz. He is the party.
The Ghost Buzz Go!
A Texas Ranger is laid to rest at 10.
The Alamo, 13 Days to Glory, continues starring James Arness, Brian Keith, and Lorne Green.
Approaching landing zone.
Ready! Ready, Sergeant!
Prepare to land.
Let's move! We got a connection to make.
Give the Army Signal Corps 30 minutes, and they can turn a mountaintop into a satellite communication station.
Bravo 26, Bravo 26. This is Tango 59er, Tango 59er. How do you hear me, over?
If you want to work with high-tech communications, the Army hears you loud and clear. Qualify and we'll train you to work with troposcatter radios, microwave equipment, or even satellite systems.
Roger, Bravo 26, loud and clear. We got him! Right.
You did well.
We're well connected, Sergeant.
Find your future in the Army.
You're gonna rock, roll on your first day at work. Give it the bowl. Slow down, kid. You're doing okay. Now you're ready for a Milky Way. Milky Way. It's got the goodness of a quarter cup of milk, natural cane and corn sugars, and thick, thick chocolate in every bar. That's why a Milky Way a day helps you work, rest, and play.
McDonald's presents Double Features. He was hungry for money. He was hungry for power. But most of all,
Welcome to McDonald's.
he was hungry. Hungry for McDonald's Double Features. McDonald's Big Beefy Double Cheeseburger, or a double-size order of McDonald's regular fries. A taste big enough to satisfy his hunger. But only available for a limited time.
When I went to him, he told me, you're lucky you came to me when you did, because you had only about 1 more week. That's all I give you, 1 more week.
Kidney disease. It strikes 2 out of every 30 people in San Antonio. And if not detected, it can kill.
I immediately thought, wow, I'm going to die.
Could you have the disease and not know it? Health reporter Blanca Santos shares some news that could save your life in Living Proof, a For Your Health report this week on News 4 at 5.
Man, skiing sure is fun. You run into lots of nice people out there.
Yeah, we ran into Corky yesterday.
That's for sure.
And afterward, there's nothing like a warm light.
Oh, I'll see.
And a cold door light. Light really tastes great.
And it's less filling. And us hot doggers don't like to get filled up. Speaking of hot dogs, where's Euchre?
Euchre!
Great seats, hey, buddy! Hey, where are all the guys? They're missing all the fun!
For great taste, there's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
This week in the National Enquirer, it's America at its most two-timing, as Liz nixes a wedding with George Hamilton because of her. It's America at its most revealing, as the way you look in the mirror reflects your personality. It's America at its most wasteful, as we expose billions in government waste. It's America at its most spiritual, as Sherman Hemsley says his mother's ghost advises him on his new series.
That's a good boy, Sherman. The National Enquirer. Yes, America at its best.
Run out and buy the Enquirer now.
Right now, when you buy a special option package, you can get $1,793 in equipment on this Ford Ranger for only $482. That's a big savings of $1,300. Save on deluxe two-tone paint, chrome bumpers, rear step bumpers, sliding rear window, low-mount swing-away mirrors, power steering, AM/FM stereo cassette, deluxe interior, and more. Now, get this Ford Ranger with 15 popular options and save $1,300.
Now, get 3.9 financing or $500 cash back from Ford.
My mother always took Anacin. So do I. It's one of the few things we ever agreed on.
Anacin. Over 150 billion tablets have been taken for relief.
A couple of Anacin and the pain's gone. Fast.
The Anacin formula contains aspirin, the pain-relieving medicine doctors recommend most.
I feel so confident using Anacin.
Anacin has been doctor-recommended for pain relief for years. Doctor-recommended Anacin, tablets and now coated caplets.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
I cannot deny that I lusted after men. And then I met Billy Grenville. I fell in love.
I know you think you're in love with this thing.
There's nothing more important than sharing love.
Anne Margaret, Claudette Colbert, The Two Mrs. Grenvilles, Sunday, February 8th.
This is a News 4 San Antonio update.
Good evening. There is trouble for Corazon Aquino's government in the Philippines tonight. More than 200 soldiers have taken over a television station One report says the soldiers are loyal to former President Ferdinand Marcos. Another band of rebel soldiers tried to take over an Air Force base. They have now surrendered following a firefight. The government is saying tonight it has the situation under control and is asking that nation to remain calm. We'll have an update on the Philippines situation at 10. A couple of months back, angry East Side residents demanded to know from city officials why their part of town has the highest crime rate in the city. Well, tonight, they're supposed to get some answers. We'll find out what they heard at 10 o'clock. And since you are now watching a movie about the siege of the Alamo 151 years ago, almost, tonight we'll take a look at some plans to upgrade Alamo and the surrounding plaza. I'm Alan Hemberger. More on those stories, plus the Mayor's Challenge Cup basketball game, highlights at 10.
Hats off! Mash 'em, California avocados. Step 'em, California avocados. Dice 'em, California avocados. No matter how you slice 'em, you eat 'em light. Chop 'em, California avocados. You chop 'em, California avocados. Fan 'em, California avocados. No matter how you get 'em, you eat 'em right.
California avocados, ripe with possibilities and no cholesterol.
Hi, I'm Rich Hall. In order to learn more about why you love Pizza Hut pizza so much, I've asked America to vote for its favorite Pizza Hut pizza. And to encourage you to vote, I've personally convinced Pizza Hut to give you any large pizza for the price of a medium. No need to thank me. Just write large for medium on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be this big. And bring it to a participating Pizza Hut restaurant. They'll give you any large pizza for the price of a medium. This is what's known as buying votes.
George McKenzie with News 4 Sports tonight.
The Alamo, 13 Days to Glory, continues starring James Arness, Brian Keith, and Lauren Green.
This is the land I love. From the gentle rolling valleys to the mountains high above. The fruit of this earth is the sweetest a man can grow. Its goodness I will always treasure. Pure pleasure. Delicious. Pure pleasure from dawn.
Look, eyes with that expert look. Easy with Expert Eyes Liner by Maybelline. Look closer. Soft, blendable color glides on. A sharpener for a fine line, plus a blender tip. Look at all the colors. Expert Eyes Liner by Maybelline.
Today's highly improved copper top battery. Compared to the ones we made just 2 years ago, it'll last up to 30% longer. Today's Duracell. No battery lasts longer.
Is this what a weekend is really for? Marriott presents the $59 two for breakfast weekend, where you can be alone together, lounge by the pool in sweet oblivion, dance the night away, one glorious night or a whole weekend for just $59 per night, not per person. A hearty breakfast for two is even included in the price. Marriott's two for breakfast weekend, $59 through March 28th. Call 1-800-USA-WKND.
The new Hyundai Excels are rugged enough to take your family any place they want to go. With front-wheel drive and four-wheel independent suspension, they can turn a rough road into a smooth ride. They're reliable, too, with more standard features than any car in their class. And since you can get both Excels for less than the average price of a new car, it's now actually possible for one family to be in two places at once. Hyundai. Cars that make sense.
Annoyed hates hot quality pizza. He loves to make your hot pizza ice cold. Call Domino's Pizza and avoid the noise. We keep the cold out and all this quality in. So when you want quality pizza hot and delicious, Domino's Pizza delivers. One call does it all.
A lot of people are really feeling the cold this winter. So add an extra layer of Owens Corning pink insulation. Owens Corning, we put your house in the pink.
On a job like mine, I can't slow down for a cold or a cold medicine that makes me drowsy. That's why I count on Sudafed.
Sudafed starts to work in as quick as 22 minutes without drowsiness. It's the fast-acting cold medicine.
It won't slow you down. Good evening, and welcome.
At UPS, it was never our intention to become a tourist attraction. But every year, scores of efficiency-minded Japanese businessmen show up and ask to tour our facilities. You see, UPS is so efficient, we can deliver next-day air usually for half what other companies charge. Which is why so many Japanese find UPS the most rewarding package tour anywhere. UPS, we run the tightest ship in the shipping business.
For tough household odors, I challenge anybody to find a better spray than Arm & Hammer deodorizer spray.
It's the only spray with the power of baking soda.
I use this in my refrigerator and in my freezer, and I can use the spray in the bathroom and in the kitchen because it can be used around food, in the baby's room. It smells clean. It takes away the odors. It doesn't just cover them up.
Arm & Hammer deodorizer spray with baking soda.
I love the fact that it's in a spray.
The man.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You're much more dangerous than I thought.
The woman.
Lyndon, you are frightening me.
Where's Len?
That's what I'd like to know every night at dinner, Buster.
The movie.
We'll show that cowboy what the Kennedys are really made of.
I'm back and let that snot-nosed Bobby eat me for breakfast.
President's been taken into surgery.
The remarkable leader you never really knew. Randy Quaid stars in The Untold Story. LBJ, The Early Years. Sunday on NBC.
Discover the new shape of Mercury Cougar. The dream lives on. Mercury, the shape you want to be in.
These days, computers are spewing forth a sea of information. Yet it's harder than ever to find what you need without getting swamped. But at AT&T, we can help you stay afloat. We're working to combine computers and communications so you can get the right information to the right people at the right time. As easy as using the telephone. AT&T, the right choice.
It's the way we set aside, the way we set things right. It's the way we cook the smile, the way we say goodnight. Drinking our kind of coffee, good to the last drop, yeah. Only natural house, fresh flavor, tastes like coffee made our way. Only natural house, fresh flavor, tastes like coffee made our way. Oh,
McDonald's presents Double Features.
I don't know how to say this.
It was a time they'd never forget.
I'm starving.
It was dinner time. Time for McDonald's Double Features. McDonald's Double Cheeseburger. It's big, it's beefy, it's back. And introducing double fries. Crisp, golden, double the regular size.
I wish this could go on forever.
It won't. It's only available for a limited time. Don't miss it. McDonald's Double Features.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
But Matlock, the Psycho sisters have killed one and framed another.
What are we going to do?
Matlock's on their case to give up.
The court isn't finished with you.
Matlock, Tuesday.
This is a News 4 San Antonio update.
Good evening. The search for Debbie Moberg was supposed to be given up today, but it continued without success. Tonight, search organizers are running out of hope and volunteers. Funeral services held today for Texas Rangers Stanley Guffey and Brady. He was fatally wounded last Thursday in an exchange of gunfire with a kidnapper. He was the first Ranger to die in the line of duty in 8 years. On the East Coast tonight, they're digging out from under the weight of the second major snowstorm in 5 days. More than 20 inches of snow on the ground in Washington, D.C. Now this.
When you want to relax, turn to KQXT FM 102, your favorite light and easy music that helps you unwind. KQXT FM 102.
Also tonight, a trip to the zoo to learn more about the two newest and youngest residents, baby giraffes. I'm Alan Himberger. Those stories plus George's Monday Minutes at 10 o'clock.
There's just one deal that has it all for just $2.59. It's a full meal deal only at Dairy Queen. It's the sweetest deal you'll find. 100 Buster fries, soft drink, and a sundae too. It's the one that you want. Full meal deal. Only $2.59. Dairy Queen. That's one sweet deal. The full meal deal.
Hurry, Mom! It isn't easy living with an alcoholic. I know, because my mom is one. I hated her for what she was doing to Dad and me. But then she finally agreed to get help at a special recovery program. Mom was there for 4 weeks, and there were sessions for Dad and me, too. The staff was great. They really understood. If you know someone with a drug or alcohol problem, don't give up. Get help.
HCA Hill Country Hospital, 659-9000. Don't mess with Texas.
The Alamo, 13 Days to Glory, continues starring James Arness, Brian Keith, and Lauren Green.
Hello, these are nacho cheese Doritos brand tortilla chips, and these aren't. Doritos give you more of what you're snacking for, more crunch, more cheese taste. But why take my word for it when we have the Dennis family of We Walk in New Jersey right here? Come on!
Let's begin the test. First, plain potato chips. Now the Doritos. Which has more taste?
There you have it. 4 out of 5. Dennis recommends Doritos brand.
Unbelievable cheese taste. One heck of a crunch.
I was one of the toughest drill instructors in the U.S. Marine Corps. I marched my men through mud, snow, and rain. And after I turned those cream puffs into Marines, I treated myself to the best beer in the U.S. of A. Miller Lite. Life's less filling. And this taste makes me proud to be an American. As for you guys out there who spent 10 of the toughest weeks of your lives with me, I got one thing to say. How come you don't write?
We're proud to say there's only one like beer, Miller Lite. To break free. To reach new heights. To accept the challenge. To master a more demanding world. Feel the pride. Show the world your U.S. Navy. Live the adventure. Call 1-800-327-NAVY.
What's for dinner? That's a question you must answer 365 dinners a year. Well, Lipton Recipe Soup Mix gives you days and days of delicious ideas, like onion-baked pork chops, country-style pot roast, a savory meatloaf, and pasta primavera. Only Lipton's toasted onion pieces and special seasonings could make food taste this delicious. So what's for dinner? Lipton.
The Tortellis are receiving impressive reviews. Critics call it the funniest comedy since The Golden Girls.
I'd invite you in to meet my family, but I'm afraid they're home.
The Tortellis. Then on St. Elsewhere.
Your daughter, Lizzie? What about her? She's pregnant. Are you sure it's mine?
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to throw you right through that damn wall.
St. Elsewhere.
Wednesday.
More power to live, more power to give, more power to play, more power to do the things we do today. Ever ready, more power to the USA.
No one gives you more power than Ever-Ready. Ever-Ready leads the world in portable power and light, with every kind of battery for every kind of need.
More power to fly, more power to sing, more power to play, more power to do the things we do today. Ever-Ready, more power to the USA. More power to the USA!
It's time to change your light bulb. Philips Longer Life Square bulbs last 33% longer than ordinary round bulbs.
There's a whole world out there. That's why I carry MasterCard. It opens up all the possibilities and puts me in the driver's seat. MasterCard, how sweet it is. MasterCard, master the possibilities.
Do some of this, do some of that. A little bit of this and a whole lot of that. Give your data pat, give your meta pat. Give them all a little pat of butter.
The best deserve a little pat of butter. That means you and the foods you serve. So the next time you buy butter, look for this special $12 offer at participating grocers and get big savings on these quality products. They deserve a little pat of butter.
Have some of this, have some of that. Give them all a little pat of butter. Give them all a little pat of butter.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. It's a birthday party today at 35.
I'm Jane Pauley. The golden moments and a peek at what today might look like on its 70th.
A primetime celebration, Saturday night.
This is a News 4 San Antonio update.
Coming up at 10 o'clock here on News 4 San Antonio, the mayor, the chief of police, the assistant city manager, and a federal drug agent all on the east side tonight answering some questions. Residents want to know what the city is going to do about their crime rate, the highest in the city. Our George Franco is there, and he has our story. Our San Antonio Spirit Award tonight going out to Brother Henry Ringkamp, former head of Central Catholic High. Brother Henry has a new mission these days. Also, an upgrading for Alamo Plaza. We'll take a look at the plan at 10 o'clock. Now this.
There are only 40 calories in each slice of butter crust light wheat bread. No preservatives, no alpha cellulose, just a great tasting high fiber bread.
We'll see you tonight at 10.
People come in my store and look for good, fresh produce like it's from the garden. You can feel that by just the touch. I personally make sure that is good.
People like MC Smith make sure you get what you want at H-E-B.
Rob Barlow's eyes, golden brown, slightly myopic. Chose ultraviolet-coated lenses with a tint of gray. Rob Barlow's eyes, corrected, good-looking, and confident. Pearl knows how glasses work. Pearl cares how glasses look. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
Conveniently located at Ingram Road at Loop 410, Windsor Park Place, San Pedro at Rector Drive, and McCullough at I-35. Nightlife with David Brenner, tonight at 11:30.
Calories are tasteless, and they can't really refresh your breath. So could that mean that anyone who chooses a 6.5 calorie Certs over a 1.5 calorie Tic Tac just likes having more calories? I guess so.
If you swallow a cold pill for your stuffed nose, you have to wait for it to travel all through your body before it gets to your nose. But Tristan Nasal Spray gives you fast relief right on the nose.
Sam, comb your hair.
I just did.
Sam, your hair.
I'm always combing my hair.
Then try this, Johnson's Gentle Conditioning Shampoo.
Why?
You're growing up, so's your hair.
Oh.
This Johnson's cleans and conditions gently, the No More Tears way,
Why?
to help control your hair.
Mama like that.
Sam, you combed your hair.
Johnson's Gentle Conditioning Shampoo, and for detangling, Johnson's Conditioner, the hair care pair for kids from Johnson & Johnson.
My head hurts. Mom can fix that. I won't take all that baby medicine. Me neither. Mom can fix that.
You're too big for chewables, but not for junior strength Tylenol caplets. Specially designed for kids 6 to 14, so one easy-to-swallow caplet gives the same pain and fever relief as 2 chewables.
Katie doesn't know I like her. I can fix that.
When they outgrow chewables, they grow into junior strength Tylenol.
Now you can take good old American cooking and add a new kind of zest. Campbell's new Zesty Tomato Soup Sauce.
It spices up a chicken dish, makes pizza, pepperoni, great barbecue, and burgers too.
and even macaroni. A unique sauce, complete with chunks of tomatoes and zesty herbs.
Zesty makes your cooking great, makes every dish a dandy.
Campbell's new zesty tomato soup sauce.
So better keep it handy, 'cause Campbell's soup makes good food.
The man.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
The woman.
Lyndon, you are frightening me.
The movie.
We'll show that cowboy what the Kennedys are really made of.
People magazine says you'll love LBJ the movie. Randy Quaid stars in a 3-hour television event. LBJ, The Early Years, Sunday.
Holding out on your mother? What? You never told me Massengill douche has Effectol.
I just bought it. Only Massengill has Effectol for effective douching any time of the month.
Massengill adds Effectol to all 3 fragrances for a clean, fresh feeling of gentle, effective douching.
I've always liked Massengill's more comfortable slanted design.
And only Massengill has Effectol
For effective douching any time of the month.
Trust Massengill, the leader for 74 years.
Plymouth Sundance, the unbelievable American, under $7,600. The best value of any car in its class, including the imports. Sundance, 47 standard features, front-wheel drive, quality backed by a 550 protection plan. Plymouth Sundance, the unbelievable American.
The pride is back, born in America. Again.
Later tonight, Patrick Duffy hosts The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson with guests Steve Allen, singer Louise Mandrell, and William Shatner. Then ease into the night laughing on Late Night with David Letterman, with David's guest, Jack A. Harry of 227. The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson and Late Night with David Letterman. It's a nightcap of laughter tonight on NBC.
Friday.
He's a terrorist.
Don't make me kill you, please.
Sometimes, love is the toughest vice of all. Miami Vice. Then,
What's the matter, no hello, Ray? Chicago badge is no good in Vegas. This badge is good anyway.
an old war in a new empire. Crime Story moves to Las Vegas. Friday. The man.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Some ignorant country boy with tobacco juice on his shirt?
My son has always been aware of his destiny.
What's wrong about you, Lyndon? You're much more dangerous than I thought.
The woman.
If this is what living in Washington does to people, give me Texas.
Where's Len?
That's what I'd like to know every night at dinner, Buster.
Lyndon, you are frightening me.
The movie.
It's time to decide if there's going to be one America or two. One black, one white.
Congressman Johnson, you won. You did it.
We'll show that cowboy what the Kennedys are really made of.
I'm back and let that snot-nosed Bobby eat me for breakfast.
President's been taken into surgery. Sir, we have no way of knowing whether this is a crackpot or a conspiracy.
NBC presents The Untold Story.
I'm going up in this world, Bird. Up so high that nobody can ever look down on me again.
An incredible 3-hour world premiere movie. LBJ, The Early Years. She loved him and stole to save his life.
Promise me that you'll have the money back.
Mom! Debbie! You can't take away my mom!
But she's paying the price alone.
It'll cut you in half.
Now she could lose her children.
What's happened to my kids? They have the right to take him away permanently.
His son's run away.
I've got to find him!
And Jillian, as you've never seen her before, struggling behind bars, convicted, a mother's story. The Facts of Life, girl.